Welcome to Revolutionary Championship Wrestling. We're into Season 2, Episode 4. And we have a full cast with us here tonight. Now, before we get into it, just a quick little recap for those who missed Episode 3. The show, or the promotion I should say, has been bought out by CTV, a big conglomerate owned by the Mans, is the name of the family who owns it. The senior man is sort of an old guy, and he has sent his son, Mike Mann, Jr., to take over. Yeah, no, Michael Mann. You called him Mick, but his name is Michael Mann. He has been taken to...
you can still call him Mick.
Michael Mann Jr. has been sent to run RCW, even though he really doesn't know much about wrestling, and he's just getting his interns to tell him how to run a wrestling company. The upside is that we are going on tour. Everybody's lives have been uprooted. As a result, we are going to tour the country, even though RCW is not really that big a deal, except in the Florida area. So how well it goes, we'll see how it goes. But the idea is we're going to make this into a big, proper competition for WEW and make it a real run of it as being a proper promotion. Also, with the money injection that came in, everybody was offered full-time contracts to have a downside guarantee. The downside of that, of course, is it came with an exclusivity deal where you can only wrestle for Revolution Championship Wrestling and the associated companies, which meant those of you who were...
Everyone!
Well, not everybody. We'll get to that in a minute. But everybody else was basically told if you work for other companies that are not BWF, you would have to basically give your notice and drop all your belts and come to work just for RCW and its sister companies.
Lexi being the only one who's like, fuck, I gotta drop my world title. Fuck.
Basically, RCW has gone from being TNA in 2002 to TNA in 2010. They're gonna try and do this, whether it's successful or not. And that's where we're going with it. The downside of that is that the guy's coming in doesn't really know anything, and the booker has been completely fired due to the past incidents to do with the cage and the fire and all the stuff that got us in trouble in the past. So I'm gone. Michael McMahon is running the show instead, and he does not see anything in Sir Oliver Sterling. So much so that he has signed him to a contract of a month at a time, and he'll just keep going. And on camera, his on-screen persona has made it so that every match that Sterling wrestles is now for the championship, and when he loses, he retires. Because he thinks that he should go behind the scenes, because he thinks he's too old to be the face of RCW.
Which Sterling wanted anyway, so...
Mm-hmm. There was other stuff with that. People were not sure about their contracts. There was some backstage shit stirring went on that Man basically used. He turned Chris and Bruiser against each other backstage so that they would turn against each other on screen, and just basically was just kind of being a kind of Vince McMahon-esque person. The Freak was offered a really bad deal, told that he was worthless and should basically given the signs that he should move on. However, he went out there and had a great match with Sterling and was offered a better contract after it. So basically the Mick Foley situation in WWE or most other places. So yeah. With that said, we'll start this episode with now I'll do the backstage stuff in a minute, but we just want to do this first. So last week I got sent in a promo from Onyx Adams, and this is what is opening last week's RCW show. So here is Onyx Adams about what he's been doing for the past couple of weeks.
Mr. Adams, put that back on so you can breathe.
Leave me alone. Knox. So glad that it wasn't you that won the championship in that match. Anybody but you would have been in better selection as the new world champion. But just believe. Hold on. God damn it. Oh, it hurts. It hurts when I breathe. It hurts when I move. But that's gonna pale in comparison to the pain and suffering you're gonna feel when I come back. And you better believe I'm coming back. And I'm bringing hell with me.
So Onyx is in a lot of pain, but he's coming for Travis Knox for that attack at the end of the show where he lost the championship. But he's not here tonight. Where we are is at the All-State Arena in Chicago, Illinois. For the first time, RCW is running a full big arena in a big city. The problem with that is that there is some fans of RCW in Chicago, but it's not really a big deal here. So we have sold less than 100 tickets to the All-State Arena. So the front 3 rows have got 100 people. There are about 2,000 people that have been papered, which means to say they've got in for free, just to make the TV look a little better, and they've all been shuffled onto the hard camera side to make the building look a bit bigger. And all the other seats are empty. So this big expansion idea, Man is working on getting bigger television deals so that we can get more exposure and get bigger. But for now, the touring has begun. Kind of the arse has been put before the horse, as it were. The tail has been put, whatever the saying goes. The tail is wagging the dog at this point, where we've gone on tour before the show has really become big elsewhere. And as a result, you're going to be in front of about 100 people who know who you are, 2,000 people who haven't got a clue, and the rest of the seats on the other side of the arena from the hard camera are going to be pretty much empty. So, with that said, we'll open up the backstage or segment stuff as, for the first time, Travis, you're walking into, well, a professional locker room. It's quite an older arena, but it's a proper arena now. The production looks a lot more upscale, but things feel different than when you were in the mum and pop show of the old RCW. It doesn't quite feel the same as it used
to. Well, I walk in. I think everything's, the same as always. So I got me a big old Lou Malnati's deep dish pizza, Chicago Midwest represent.
I represent.
Got my Cubs hat. Got my Cubs hat on.
Cubs.
Everybody's talking about dub Bulls, dub Bears, dub Cubs. And I come back and goes, all right, guys, seriously though, I spent a couple of years in Chicago. Y'all need some of this Lou Malnati's deep dish pizza. All right. Open it up, and it's good. It's delicious. I don't care if you think it's a casserole. This is Rob talking, not Travis. Chicago deep dish. Now Travis is back in character, and he's kind of sees everything different, and he finds Freak and Sterling and goes, so what did I miss?
Corporate takeover.
Fun. Where's Booker Man?
Apparently he's fine, but yeah.
He went home. We've got a TV. We've got somebody from the TV network running things around here, and I'm going back. I'm going behind the scenes within the next 3 or 4 weeks. So,
okay. So
I'll try and sort things out for everyone because my clock's running out. You knew that. So
I mean, I figured you had like at least a little bit more time than what I've been told.
4 weeks. 4 weeks. It looks like. If things go the way the way it has been proposed.
Sorry, just small pause. It's now telling me. Just trying to make sure my microphone is still.
Yeah, you're good.
You're good.
We can hear you.
Perfect. So then, there we go. I'm going to try and find the new.
Yeah,
Michael.
you need to sort out your deal, dude,
before
because-
as you even before you even say that, a PA runner just comes up to you and says, "Mr. Man wants to see you in his office."
Perfect. And I'm going to grab 2 slices of beautiful deep dish Lou Malnati's pizza. Go get you some.
Don't let him
They
get
delivered across the country.
Yeah,
And,
that one. Kid, that won't work. Don't try bribing him. It won't work. Don't try that.
I then lower 1 piece and keep 1 for myself. I am hungry for that delicious Lou.
I snatch up the piece that he lowers down.
I promise you, we're not being paid to sponsor them.
No, we
I wish we were. I wish we were.
Wish we were.
I wish we were.
The only
It'd be the
Chicago,
most
we can
money
dream,
we've
can't
ever
we?
made.
the only Chicago pizza I've ever eaten is Chicago Town, the microwave ones.
I'm just wishing I could remember the name of the hot dog place in Chicago that I loved so much.
Hey, you know,
was
you're
amazing.
you're always on at me for Tom. Stop referencing things that the Americans don't get, and then you do it.
Yeah. They are much nicer if you put
Go
them in the
Cubs,
oven,
go.
though. If any Chicago
Yes.
Town pizzas, if you put them in the oven for 20 minutes, much nicer than the microwave. Anyway.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. That's true.
Yes.
Anyway,
So I'm munching on delicious Lou Malnati's pizza. Cha-ching. And making my way to
Yeah. Okay, you
the
walk
new
up to
Booker's office.
you walk up to the office, and there's a line. And as you go to approach the door, it's like, excuse me, sir. Back of the line, please.
Okay. Can you just tell him I was asked to come here?
And
He
who
wanted
is-
to see me.
And who
So
is I, sir?
you don't watch the show, okay? Travis Knox.
No, sir, I don't watch wrestling. Travis. Oh, yeah,
It shows my guy.
Okay. Could that be under... Is that your real name?
Yes, actually.
Oh. Oh, yeah, okay, yes, I've got you here. Okay, somebody accidentally put you under Apollo or something? Okay, I don't know what that means. Okay, right. Yeah, you can go in and see him.
Head on in. I'm told I'm looking for a McMahon.
Well, you're looking for Michael, man. Yes. Please come and sit down.
Mike, sorry. Get confused every once in a while.
Make sure
Travis Knox.
Make sure to get right those pronouns right, pal. Listen. You must be Travis Knox. Now, obviously, you weren't at the last taping, because you had other commitments, and that's one thing I'm going to talk to you about. If you're going to continue in RCW and be a featured player, we can't have you having outside commitments. This needs to become your full-time gig. As a result, I've got a contract for you. I think you'll find it's in order. One of the PAs will just put a contract in front of you. Have your solicitor look that over, as everybody else has. Your legal representative, your lawyer, have them look that over and get back to us within the next week if you wish to stay in RCW. Unfortunately, you will not be able to wrestle for any other promotion other than our sister companies, which at the moment only include the British Wrestling Federation.
Okay, understood. What about I coach at my dad's wrestling school? That's what I do on my spare time.
That's fine. So long as you don't appear on that TV, that's fine.
Okay. Well, I will gladly look this over then. As far as we had a program going with me and the old champ Onyx, are we still doing that?
Yeah, I think so. We're trying to work out the legalities. Onyx is trying to hardball us for money right now, which is why he hasn't been here for the last couple of weeks. So if we are able to work out a deal with him, that will be the case. Now, obviously, if the things were all being equal and you were to look that over and maybe talk to your lawyer on the phone today and get that contract signed, I'd be happy to have you win the International Championship tonight. However, if, of course, it takes a week, we've got to decide a champion tonight, that would, however, not be possible if you do take the week. I understand, obviously, legalities and all that if you do, but I would have to put the championship belt on somebody else to make sure that we have the belt secured on somebody who is with a full-time contract with us. Now, originally the plan was to put it on Jack, and then things have changed with that, which you'll find out about, I'm sure. Then it was going to go on Bruiser, and then he's dead or something. So, yeah.
Yeah, you leave town for a week and everything changes. Okay.
Yeah, because I don't think anybody told Travis about that angle.
So my thing is, the last time I checked, because I do watch the show,
Good for you.
Jack had a thing about pursuing that title.
He did.
I personally,
But I decided that he is a better face for the company than that old man, so he's going to be winning the world title.
okay. Yeah, I will give you an answer.
Whoa, your microphone seemed like you just switched to a different one there.
Yeah.
I have the
There we go.
worst.
It's back now. To
How's
the,
that?
Yeah, it's back to the other one now. Just for like one sentence, it switched to a different microphone. That was weird. Yeah.
Can I hear now?
Yeah, good.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's switching between my mic if I nudge the wire. Sorry.
Okay.
So wind it back. I need to make a phone call,
Yeah, okay.
and I can give you an answer after that.
Thank you very much. Have a look it over. I think you'll find the pay is reasonable. Half your medical expenses will be covered.
Now, Travis looks at his still healing burnt shoulder.
From any
Okay.
injuries
Well,
that are caused under our ownership, anyway.
Yeah.
Any new injuries?
Yeah. And obviously, as we have decided to be going to travelling, all of your travel costs will be reimbursed. Lodgings, however, will be yours expense.
I mean, that doesn't seem too bad. I live pretty cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, let me make a quick call.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can give you an answer as soon as I square that away.
Thank you very much. Looking forward to seeing your work tonight.
I get up and I text my dad. I go, new owner offered me exclusive deal. Did you ever win the international title or equivalent?
Do you want me to reply to Dad?
No, I could just send that text and
Okay.
I'll consider what he would have said later.
Okay. All right. As you
I walk off to enjoy my
you leave
pizza.
the room and shut the door, Michael Mans back in his chair. So, McAllister.
Greetings, Union.
I got your proposal, and I've agreed to put Sterling in a match tonight against Bane.
Mm-hmm.
You really think this is a good idea?
No, from what I understand, he has been picking out opponents. Let me take a look at that list if you don't mind.
Yeah, it's just people who he thinks he'll have a good match against.
Okay, let me see.
Obviously, Jack's the end goal, who will finally beat him because he can't lose without retiring.
Was anyone else ever considered for that?
Well, the old guy thought that the freak person was going to be champion, but he's obviously an idiot.
Let's see what else is here. Okay, this is good. Now we need to change this, rearrange that. You know what? This whole list right here, we can just do a whole new thing right here. You know what? You just let the old McAllister handle Sterling. Don't you worry about that.
Sure, whatever. As long as eventually Jack takes the title off him, I don't give a shit.
All right, that's fine. That's fine. All right, so let's go over the card for tonight, shall we? Oh, we're right here.
Okay.
So
we got the
So what we
triple threat
got?
match for the International Championship. Now, obviously, we can't have Jack take the fall, but we need to have a new international champion, and Jack is going to become the world champion, so it's either going to be the Freak, or it's going to be Travis, depending on whether Travis can square away his contract concerns. Who's going to win the international championship? Chris is obviously going to call out Bruiser, but Bruiser, obviously the storyline is he was in that big accident. But then we're going to debut Bruiser's new character, who's going to come out in response.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. All right.
Yeah. And then, of course, in the main event, we got Sterling against the big Mexican fellow.
I do request one thing.
Yeah.
Before Sterling has his match,
Yeah.
I got a few words I need to say. So I'll handle that. Don't worry.
Yeah, but on screen, do you have any, storyline with him?
We go way back. Oh, Ali and me. We go way back.
Yeah, but is it something the fans will understand as and recognize, or is it just something backstage?
Oh, no. I was there the night when he dropped Apollo 4 on his neck. So me and him have some pretty shady history.
Okay, just don't make it any worked shoot shit. Don't make it too inside baseball. Actually make it about your wrestling characters.
All right. And I may have a few rules that Sterling may need to go through, so don't you worry about that.
Wait, you're an authority figure on screen now?
Oh, I thought your father talked to you about that. Yeah, he's allowing me to help you out on certain things.
Sure. So you're going to be an on-screen authority character as well.
So just let me handle Sterling. That's all I'm going to be handling. You can handle the rest.
Yeah, I mean,
That's all it is.
sure. Just run your lines past me and don't swear.
Yep, that's good. Now, if you excuse me, lad, I need to take a smoke real quick. I'll be right back.
All right.
But as soon as he leaves, the door opens from behind. A different door opens, and stepping in, wearing a solid black suit, button-up shirt, black tie, it's him. Bruiser manages to walk in. Please tell me that old fart finally left.
He left the room. You come from a funeral?
Alright, that's good. No, look, listen. Me and you, we need to have a discussion. This is not for anyone else's ears, okay?
Okay.
So first thing he does, he makes sure all the doors are locked, and he's looking around to make sure there's no listening devices or anything like that. Alright, I think we're good here. Listen.
His assistant's in the room.
She's not going to say anything that I tell you, is she?
No, she signed an NDA a long time ago.
Alright, but listen. I know that a lot of people were probably thinking that I'm dead or whatnot, and it's probably for the best that they think that I am. But right now, the Bruiser is dead. For right now.
Okay, yeah, that's what we're going to do.
Nobody Nobody trusts me right now, and right now I'm not surprised. I probably could have handled things a little bit different, especially with the whole hospital thing, but I digress. So right now, I'm only telling you this because I'm concerned for the company.
Why?
McAllister only owns half of BWF right now. The other half is owned by a secret silent partner. About 3 years ago, he made some crazy decisions, and a silent partner was brought in.
Is his name
I don't
Glenn?
know who it is. Yes, Glenn, if you watch this, that was a pun at you. No. But listen. Right now, I'm undercover. I'm secretly working for the BWF board of directors right now. They want somebody that can get close to Mac and make sure he doesn't do anything crazy.
Okay.
They want him out.
Of the BWF?
Out of wrestling, period.
Okay.
Listen.
Why?
He may try to change things. I can't go into too much detail. He may try to change some things, and if he does, don't change anything that he does. Go along with it, because as soon as you do, he's going to flip it right back. He's going to suddenly change it back to the way he wants it to be.
Oh, don't worry.
Let him think.
I'm doing what I want to do, and he can think he's in control of it.
Just let him think he still has control. Because right now, that's what he needs to think he has right now.
Okay.
No, all right.
Oh, well,
That also being said,
I brought him in as part of the merger, which gave him a say.
yeah, I know.
But as soon as if he steps out of line, he's fired. So.
Listen, if you suddenly fire him like that, he can suddenly have it sue back with a technicality. You really need to catch him with his pants down. That's the old saying.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna do.
So are we? You're going into the locker room, though, right?
I'm making myself scarce. Nobody wants to talk to me right now, so I'm probably gonna be finding my own area to hang out at.
Jesus, you and Jack, okay.
Jack's with his mother at her new makeup area. He's not that far away.
Well, right now, far away is where I need to be right now because, as I said, nobody trusts me. Nobody wants to talk to me. Nobody wants anything to do with me right now.
Well, maybe that's something you should work on.
Well, I'm hopefully with what I'm doing, what I plan on doing, I can fix some things. But anyway,
just
me and Chris.
This whole death thing is an angle. Don't overwork it, because you don't want to piss anybody else off further.
Yeah, I know. So, me and Chris. I got a feeling that McAllister said for me to go over, didn't he?
Well,
guess.
It's your first match, so I don't think we should have such a conclusive thing. I think some sort of brawl outside DQ smalls thing.
This goes over. They deserve it. They need this.
In the debut of your new character?
Either they can go over, or we can have a technicality of a massive brawl, whichever.
Yeah. Okay, in some way, Chris comes out on top of the segment. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
You probably think I have no idea what I'm doing with this whole thing, so...
Well, last week you seemed to have a massive ego and want to win everything, and this week you've decided you want to put somebody over, so at least that is personal growth, at least.
Let's just say...
I thought the whole thing with McAllister was I thought you were using him to get your position at the top of the card.
I think he's trying to relive his career through me is what I'm thinking, because his career, it ended the same night that Sterling's did, but that's between him and those two. I have nothing to do with what that old man's doing now.
Okay.
Let's just say that when that accident happened, I saw the light. Let's just say that.
Fair enough.
By the way,
Uh-huh.
the main event.
Yeah.
Are we still good with him?
Yeah.
Well, let me just say this. See, me and the Lord, we got an understanding. I'm on a mission from God.
Oh. Well,
And if you've ever seen any of the movies based around here in Chicago, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about.
okay. Well,
That means
good luck on your
shoot.
mission then, I guess.
The mission starts today.
Oh. Okay.
Oh shoot, that's the McAllister probably coming back now. If you excuse me, I need to make myself scarce. And he leaves.
A puff of smoke.
Pretty much like pretty much like those old cartoons. Exit, stage left.
Okay.
Snugglepuss.
Hey, sorry about that, Yin Yin. These damn things will kill me yet, I swear.
Oh, we
Alright,
lost Rob.
Yeah, I think his internet died on him.
Come back a sec.
Alright. So, I guess we're good now, so... Anything else we need to discuss, or is that it?
No.
Yep, that's cool.
Right.
So
Anything else
I never.
Anything else that
I
anybody
never.
wants to do? Go ahead.
Well, yeah, because for one, I never did. I never did contract discussions with you for Edwards. But do we want to just assume that was done?
Yeah. He's been signed to a lot.
Because
he's been signed to a lot.
yeah, because it's literally the same conversation everyone else has had, and I'm very aware of the fact that 2 hours of all of that is just not necessary. So
welcome to contract negotiations, the RPG.
Yeah, it's literally
tabletop.
It's literally TEW, dude. So
by the way, Rob did say he will be right back.
Anyway, do you want me to do so? Sterling had something he was supposed to do last week, but with all the chaos, he didn't do it, and he realised that he didn't do it, so he's doing it now. Sterling goes to find Jack, wherever Jack is hiding.
Jack. So, for people at home with my characters and everything, Jack did get kicked out of the locker room as a reminder for his behavior. And Nova's actually been not all signed month by month contract for management appearances with Lexi. She has signed also a contract with RCW to be hair, makeup, and wardrobe. So essentially, your wardrobe gets fucked up, Nova will fix it for you at the venue because she's paid to do it now. She's like, fuck yes, more money. I have overworked this poor woman. But Jack and Nova are at Nova's new station for where she's doing everybody's hair and makeup at. For viewers at home, I put out in tweet in our private chat saying Jack also took Lexi and Nova to Nine Inch Nails concert. So Nova's standing there in just jeans and the Nine Inch Nails concert shirt she now owns because Jack decided to spend $1,000 to get floor seats.
If I remember, Splicey.
What?
If I remember, that tweet is on screen.
Oh yeah,
now.
Yeah.
Splicey.
Yes. Because Nova is now single. She has left Bruiser due to gimmicks that have been occurring and things behind the scenes. And that's all that's going to be said about it. But Jack is in her chair and the two of them are just talking because he is in very much a caregiver mode, just trying to make sure she's okay.
Okay.
So Jack's over with hair and makeup, just literally sitting in Nova's seat because no one has no one to work on at this moment. Lexi's elsewhere doing whatever.
So there was something you said you were going to do?
Yeah, so Sterling goes and finds Jack. Right, this you being kicked out of the locker room is bullshit. I should have sorted it out last week. Come on, let's sort this out. Come now. Sort this bullshit out.
I tore it apart. It's a fair reaction to kick me out.
And I'm the locker room leader. They'll do as they're told. Come on, let's go and sort this out.
He gets up out of his chair as Nova like pats his back, like, did you? As he walks by, he follows Sterling.
Sterling
with his
pointed
bag in hand.
There's a look between Sterling and Nova, and a nod from Sterling that sort of, that this is getting sorted one way or the other.
Essentially, Mom's acknowledging Dad's taking over the problem. Jack's parental figure is taking care of it.
Sterling's the new daddy.
So Sterling takes Jack with him to the main locker room.
As you do.
I'd like to.
Dominator will get in your face. Hey, whoa, what's he doing getting in
here? Sterling just sort of indicates that he's the world champion. That gives him sway in the locker room. The kid is with me. This gives me some sway. I may not have it for long. But I've dropped the accent a bit. I may not have it for long, but as of right now, I'm the champion, and I call the shots. Okay? The kid made errors, but who amongst us hasn't? Can you tell me with a straight face that you didn't make mistakes when you were young?
Whatever.
So, as far as I'm concerned, him being kicked out of the locker room, that's done. That's over. We all need to stick together. These are trying times here in RCW.
Okay. You'll stand aside. I'll let you enter.
I'm being summoned away real quick. I will be back because I do want Lexi to have a scene with Mr. Man.
Does anybody else got any problems?
I was going to say that. Sorry, Carl.
Go ahead. I was
going to say that might. I was going to say it might be the perfect time for me to interject in something. Chicago, where the show is at tonight, is only about an hour and a half's flight away from Des Moines, where Freak has been known for probably 20 years. So I imagine Freak has probably been doing some local promotion.
Yeah.
Out and
You're the reason it's 100 people and not 50.
There you go. And probably a significant portion of those 50, or at least 50 of those, would be wearing shirts for a promotion called Big Ed's Big Wrestling, which is based in Des Moines.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. I'm just... No. I love the continuity of it actually being close to where I am in real life.
Anybody else got there anything they want to do backstage before the show begins?
There's something I need to do before my match, but I presume I'm in the main, so I'll do that in the gap. All right.
Okay.
Travis, my camera, I'm working on it right now. Travis walks up to a PA with the signed contract of exclusivity.
Okay.
And hands it to him and says, "Make sure Mr. Man gets that, please."
I will. Now, you will have noticed in that contract, I'll just let you know because I told the other guys last week, there are some things. There's some... basically, you have to get to the show 2 hours early. A masseuse will be provided. The caveats are you could not use extreme hardcore weapons. Fire, glass, tacks, all of that is banned from television matches from now on.
Okay.
That's all written into the contract. Basically, they're trying to tone down the company to make it more suitable for sponsors and things.
Gotcha. Travis thinks back to his last 2 matches with Onyx, where he just kind of gorilla slammed his head with his bare hands. He's like, "Yeah, sure, no problem."
Yeah.
I will say that a PA guy would have asked Knox to come back because there's a certain individual that wants to have a meeting with him.
Who wants to have a meeting with him?
McAllister wants to have a meeting with Travis.
Okay. You sure? A lackey of McAllister's will go up to Travis and...
I'd take another piece of Blue Malnati's pizza. Yeah, they deliver all around the country.
Oh yeah.
Ching.
Alright, so as soon as he gets back to the office, he's just sitting there. Close the door behind you when you get a minute, Yunion.
I do just that. Right now, my camera's not loading,
That's
but
fine.
at least my thumbnail is a picture of Travis. So,
Long time no see, youngster. Been what? Maybe 15 years?
McAllister. Okay, I remember my dad introducing me to you at least once.
Oh, we go way back.
I
Last time
thought
I
you were
saw
dead.
Nope. Haven't been dead. Was blackballed around the same time that Sterling was. When he dropped your dad on his neck.
That wasn't his dad. Remember the story, Bradley?
That's not the correct story at all. Even I know that.
Hey, well, the Apollo guy, yeah.
He wasn't related to Apollo. He got given a gimmick of Apollo.
Actually, no,
Apollo 1
actually,
through 4 is not.
Actually, McAllister thinking that Apollo actually was Travis's dad is fantastic. We're keeping that.
Yeah, he's a crap.
That's canon. That's fucking canon.
He's an old man.
We say as his dad's alive.
He thinks that
I'm gonna.
he's the kind of person that thinks Kane and Taker are really brothers. Like,
Travis is going to retroactively go. Oh yeah.
Okay, real quick. So you're saying you think they're brothers? You mean Glenn?
Yeah, pretty
You
much.
know, I'm just not going to cut anything out of this show. So,
Nope.
you know, if anybody wants to if anyone wants to just say anything, just say it. I'm not cutting shit all out of this show.
Open mouth, insert foot.
Exactly.
Then there's me who gives no fucks what I say, and I say what I think I say, and I believe what I say.
Exactly. No,
I said what I said.
I think David Cornswell is the best Superman ever, even better than Henry Cavill.
I have no
That's the
opinions
new
about
guy,
Superman.
right?
Oh man.
Oh, are you saying the one that joined ICE?
oh God!
Oh,
No.
Team
Fuck Dean
Taker.
No.
Team Taker sucks.
Superman's not.
Anyway,
Anyway,
McAllister.
yeah,
anyway,
McAllister,
We lost track here. We lost track here.
Anyway, McAllister was getting the storyline wrong, as you were, Bradley.
So, I hear tell you've officially signed that contract now. That's very good. But now,
Yeah.
I think I have something here that you may want. Oh, you know what? I'm realizing this now that this is me stopping here completely. I'm realizing now that it's not gonna make any sense now. It's not gonna make sense.
What?
Well, it's staying in. So
May as well do what you were doing.
So yeah, you originally were in Apollo 5. And yes, you had the storyline where you were the original Apollo 4 didn't survive. You took the namesake. That's correct?
Yeah. I showed up late to my first day, so they threw a mask on me.
Well, you may have showed up late for the first day, and you still took that ball and ran with it. I think.
For about a week until Sterling outed him, yes.
But could possibly do something better, though. I would like to show you something. He reaches down to pull out a briefcase. And when he opens it, inside of a wrapped up white piece of cloth.
It's a golden
It's-
dildo.
No.
You can't
It's a
afford gold.
It's a faded mask. One that's looks like it's seen a few years, but around the mouth is dry, crusted blood. This is the mask.
Oh, thank God it's blood.
This is the mask that the original Apollo 4 wore. I think you revisiting the Apollo angle and embracing the 4 legacy might actually help you a little bit. I know you're doing this Travis thing, but switching back and forth might help you a little.
I mean, it's possible. I could see myself pulling double duty, but I don't know, I'm kind of like I'm already asking a PA where I can find a nice padded room corner that I can cut a promo in tonight. But
Although I will
it would
say,
be
if you put this mask on, you could really say that you've really gone insane.
I could. I take
It
the
would
mask. I
He hands
just
it
kind
to
of
him.
stare at it while he's talking.
You're supposed to be a heel, aren't you?
I am.
Fully embrace it. Wear it tonight. In the triple threat match.
I was trying to figure out who Mikasa sounds like, and I realised he sounds like that guy off South Park. Not Timmy, but the other one, the other guy who's got crutches.
Yeah, Jimmy. He
Jimmy.
does sound like,
No,
he sounds like
I was
Jimmy.
aiming for a
Yes.
Jim Carrey voice when he did Ebenezer Scrooge.
Okay.
But I'm sorry,
No,
now I'm just gonna
I was thinking
imagine
each time.
Jimmy.
Yeah.
But I like Jimmy.
just
Jimmy's
thinking
actually
every
a good
time-
character.
Yeah.
I'm thinking every time Ace Ventura was like New England clam chowder.
I mean, you get Jimmy. I get Herbert from Family Guy, but that's okay. That's
worked.
my opinion.
That-
Herbert the pervert?
Yep, that's what I get from
Pervert
Matt.
is a whistling tone. Bradley doesn't have to whistle. We don't want to compare Bradley to
No.
Herbert the pervert.
And
Who
if
said
that
Bradley?
happens,
I'm
I will
talking-
click the
who
red
said-
button right now. I will click the
Who
red
said-
button right now, but that's the case.
Who said we're comparing Bradley to that? We're comparing McAllister, who is the main villain of the show, who I hate
We are
in
so
character.
finish this scene. We are so off the rails.
All this to say, the voices are in my head. They counsel me. They understand. I'm going to. I'm gonna take the
Okay, Randy
mask
Orton.
off, saying, honestly, I've worked so hard to be my own guy,
You can make it yours.
but the idea of haunting my rival with
And if
the
I'm-
mask of his biggest.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. I'll
That's
think
exactly
about
what
it.
I mean.
But I will hand the mask back, and I will say, but not tonight.
Very well.
I have.
Very well.
Yeah. I appreciate it though. Thank you.
All right.
I gotta go get ready for my my promo.
All right, that's
Travis,
fine.
do you tell anybody about this secret meeting?
Oh hell yeah! I go right to Freak. I don't go to Sterling yet. I go right to Freak, and I go, hey, you know that McAllister guy?
Oh God, what?
I think he thinks I'm actually related to the Apollo family. Like he's got the last guy's mask. Like
For a reminder for
He-
the free
he
audience,
offered-
the Apollo family were actually Latino, Travis Knox is not. He was pretending to be Mexican.
Because
I'm
they're
trying
going
to
to
find a
help
delicate.
him.
I'm trying to find a delicate way to say this, but man, you are obviously not Latino.
I mean, yeah, but like, could have been. Like, they could have done something, but that's beside the point. That's beside the point. He was like offering me the old Apollo's mask, like not mine, the one before. And like, I don't know. He said it could help push up the crazy
Wait a minute.
in what I'm doing right now, but
The real one from way back when?
that's what he said it was. It looks like how it looked. I don't know if it's the real one or if
That's
it's
gotta be
like
fake.
a
'Cause that's some
replica.
fucked up levels of premeditation right there.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna table it, but something. Not everything smells kosher in Denmark. You know what I mean?
You know what? I'm not sure I would do this, but I'm going to tell you the idea. Maybe you should go along with it, just to put yourself in position to stab the old bastard in the back. Because I don't. We take care of each other even when stuff goes bad. He didn't do that. He did not take care of
Right.
Stir. I've been lucky so far. I haven't been in the same room with them because that's one of the things I'm not sure I'd hold my tongue on backstage here.
I mean, they're already trying to get rid of Oliver. I
Oh,
don't know. I feel like we need to watch out for him. You know, like
that's definitely true. Hell, they were doing the same thing last week, but then I went out there and took a little bit of liberty fighting Sterling. I think I got a real contract.
right. I don't know.
By the way,
I just had to tell somebody.
did they offer
Yeah.
you a did they offer you a fair contract?
I mean, it seemed fair. I sent it.
Okay,
I took
good.
screenshots. I sent it to my dad. He said it looked all right, but he's gonna talk to his lawyer later. But I signed it.
FYI, folks.
That's backwards, but
Sending
okay.
your stuff off to your dad and not a lawyer day, signing a contract with a day is extremely a bad idea. But again, Mike Mann is a fucked up person. He basically bribed him with a title shot to do it. Yay, wrestling!
But
Travis
also,
is a young, impressionable man.
Yeah, he just.
but
seems good.
equally, Travis's family have been in the business for generations.
Know shit.
Wrestling contracts look like wrestling contracts.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying legally. that is some dodgy shit that my character pulled. But anyway, carry on.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. I just keeping an eye on everything.
As you should, man. I mean, always you should, but right now especially.
Just to throw a spanner in the works, as you two are talking, Sterling walks past and catches the tail end of the conversation. Doesn't say anything, just sort of gives a pointed look to the pair of you, as if to say, "I heard some of that."
Yeah. The question is,
If
freak, do you tell
if you
anybody else about this conversation,
or does Travis tell anybody else?
For the sake of drama and how a TV show would have booked this and scripted this little moment, Travis says nothing at the moment.
Okay.
Or the drama.
I was going to say I'm just going to wave Sterling over and say, yeah, like you trust anybody here, but I mean trust management. I mean, but you know what? I'll go along with the idea of a little bit of drama.
Okay. Are we all done for behind the scenes stuff for this episode?
Yeah,
okay.
I'll do.
So with that said, we will open the show. RCW Implosion, there is new LED ring aprons. there is a new stage that with LED boards everywhere. It looks like a proper full-time big production. Unfortunately, there's 100 people in the building. You actually have a clue who RCW is. 2,000 people are clapping and cheering because they're just being told to and they got it for free. A few of them sitting on their hands. And we got Rob back. Hello, Rob. And yeah, a few of them are sitting on their hands, and then obviously everything else has been blacked out to hide the lack of people in this 20,000 seat arena, where we've got about a tenth of that. But we're trying to make it look big time as music blares over the ring. Standing in the ring, Ray Arden. Ladies and gentlemen, this opening contest is scheduled for one fall.
One fall.
Chris, remind me of your hometown so I don't get it wrong.
Hold on a second, I have it written down.
Also, Carl, after we do the matches, Riley and I had a scene we wanted to RP, but before the matches, but we'll do it after matches.
Okay.
Yeah, just letting you know so we don't skip over that.
No, I
Also,
didn't have
Lexi
that.
never went to Mr. Man, but I'll talk to you about that privately.
That's where I'm at.
Worcester, Massachusetts. Okay, have you got any sort of nickname that you want to go with? You haven't really cut up because you've just been going to tag things. Have you got sort of a cool wrestling nickname, or is it just Chris?
I put Hurricane Chris down there, so let's go with that.
Okay, yeah, sounds good.
There's a hurricane coming through.
Ladies and gentlemen, stand back. There's a hurricane coming through from Worcester, Massachusetts. It is Hurricane.
Now you've said that, I've got to do
Chris.
it. Now you've said that, I've got to do it. Now you've said that, I've got to do it, haven't I? Now you've said that, I've got to do it. Chris
Yes, you
gets
do.
new music today.
I'll get to you my music, it's fine. And no, it's not Rock Like a Hurricane, that's cringe.
Yes. So you.
No, you're getting you're getting the Hurricanes theme music.
So Chris, what you do as you come out?
Okay. Alright, so I have a little thing, because we're a little bit upset with our previous tag team partner. So I'm gonna come down, give a couple of high fives to any of the people that are over by the ringside real quick. I'm gonna slide right under the bottom rope, got my mic in hand, right? And I'm gonna start like kind of talking some smack, right? So I'm like, how surprising. Bruiser crashes out on TV, then crashes out in real life. How utterly convenient, I swear. It's time to end your pity party, Bruiser. Betrayal after betrayal. You burn this bridge down. Now the hurricane's gonna wash you away, and then I'm gonna wait for the next thing to happen.
Okay. Cut this fire promo. I'll give you +1 audience for that promo. So you get the crowd are like, yay! Behind you. As Buser's music hits, and it plays, and 30 seconds pass, and then it just cuts off, and then a ring hand walks over to Ray and whispers into me. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm informed that unfortunately the Bruiser, as some of you may have seen on social media, was in a bad accident last week, and unfortunately has not been able to make it to the event tonight. But we do have a substitute opponent. As he grows to the stage, the lights go out as the new music hits.
The new music that hits is Can't Turn You Loose by the Blues Brothers. And as it plays, you'll hear a announcer voice say, "Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to historic Chicago, Illinois. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, the year 2025 going on 2030. You know, folks, most of the music you hear nowadays is pre-programmed electronic disco. You're going to hear masterful bluesmen practicing their craft anymore. In fact, since the year 2006, the music that is known as the blues is in the records department of your local public libraries. So now, ladies and gentlemen, while we still can, won't you please welcome, from Rock Island, Illinois, the musical show band of the long-lost brother of Joliet Jake and Elwood Blues. This is Scotty B. Blues, the long-lost blues brother." And as the music plays, you will literally see. Hold on, I gotta pull this up. I'm sorry. You literally see a black and white 1974 Dodge sedan that was a decommissioned Mount Pleasant police car. A police car that the Blues Brothers actually used in the movie suddenly pull up to ringside. The doors open. He steps out in the suit and tie, literally just twirling the little pocket watch to the beat.
Now,
Gets to the entrance ramp.
Is this Bruiser playing this character?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. So, he gets to the entrance ramp, stops, puts the watch in his pocket. Tom, you know what to do. Cue Soul Man.
Yeah, of course. Naturally.
Yep. That's right. He will literally start dancing to the music, pull a microphone out of his shirt pocket, and literally start singing the lyrics as he makes his way down to the ring. Slapping a few hands if they hold him out. I'm sorry, I gotta take this off, I'm sorry. So, he gets to the ring, he stops, and then he says, "Ladies and gentlemen, can I testify for a moment?" And when they go back, he says, "You see, a few weeks ago, a man known as the Bruiser was rolling down that highway in his ambulance. Hardcore warrior, blood and steel, broken glass and barbed wire. But then when the wheels came off, brother, metal twisted, glass shattered. And when he left the wreckage, that moment the sirens faded. When the smoke cleared, something happened." He then points to the Titantron. And Tom, I don't know if you'll be able to do this, but I'll just do it myself if you can't. A literal scene from the Blues Brothers film where you see James Brown shouting out, "Do you see the light?"
This video's getting copyright claimed anyway. Fuck it. Let's put some let's put some Blues Brothers in here.
Heck yeah. If it gets taken down, I'm sorry. But anyway.
It'll just get banned. It'll just get banned in Russia. And who's watching in Russia anyway?
True. And as soon as
Assholes are.
although I was adopted from Russia, but oh well. Anyway, so then after James Brown asks, "Have you seen the light?" he says, "Yes, yes, Jesus H. Tap Dancing Christ, I have seen the light." Walking to this stage with soul in my step, rhythm in my heart, and today, on a mission from God, it's now time to face the music. That's it. Can't hear you, Carl.
No, I'm muted. As he puts this microphone down, Chris, you still have a microphone in hand. Do you have a reaction to your former tag partner who turned on you last week, turning up as a Blues Brother with all of that?
No, I am so speechless. This is like a 180, 360, 7, 5. It just kept going, and we landed over here somehow, and I'm like, what?
Massive new character. Now get in the ring and lose. I like Michael Mann the way he's booking this. Brand new character, fantastic, amazing TV presentation. Now lose. Love it.
With that said, the bell rings. We'll roll to see who goes first.
Are we doing the matches the same as last time, where it's just highlighted, or full thing?
You only got 3.
I'll say we have more time this time because we spent 2 hours doing contracts.
I was going to say, yeah. How people for time? Does anybody have to be hard out in like an hour or something?
No, sir.
Rob, are you Gucci to stay tonight? We have a Rob.
Okay. In that case,
we have a Rob.
Wow. We will play out this match in full, and then so long as time allows, all matches will be in full. Okay. So, Rob, see your starts. Okay, this makes sense given your stunned state, Chris.
I was about to say it would be. I would give up control at the beginning of the match because I'm like, what the.
So, what is the name
Who is this guy? Like, what?
Bruiser, Blues Brother Bradley?
It's Scotty B. Blues.
Scotty B. Blues.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm over here like, Scotty B. What?
Yeah. Just call him Blues Man if you want.
Okay, Scotty B. Blues, you are starting out the match.
Yep. So, at first doesn't really do anything after he takes off the hat, glasses, and the necktie. Instead, walks to the center of the ring and just goes...
So you're wrestling in a suit other than that?
Oh, yes, still got the full suit and everything on, just took the tie and all off.
It's the wall, brother. Okay, yeah.
I'm literally like, do you see this dude? Like, what on earth? Like, what the...
He stands there and literally just goes... The hand be showing a sign of respect. So now the ball's in Chris's court.
I don't trust you because I know the man that you are under that suit.
Literally stabbed you in the back like 2 weeks ago.
Literally, I'm gonna go to take your hand, and they're gonna be like, "Nah, I don't trust you." Okay. Just shaking my head. Heck no, it's not happening.
Yeah. All right, then in that case, just go for a collar elbow tie up. Go to bounce off the ropes, then go for a shoulder tackle.
Yeah, okay, throwing all the big words at me.
Yeah, shoulder tackle, just fine. Yeah.
All right.
I suppose Chris roll body to see if you go down.
That's still both of them or just one?
Roll 2.
Oh, well, that went off the table. Let's see what we got. Where did you go?
Whatever you roll, plus your body stat.
All right, so that is 7 plus 1, so that's an 8. I did it.
Yep, you manage to... You get stumbled back into the ropes, but you're not off your feet as you come back. Bruiser is still in control as Chris comes off the ropes at you.
Alright, so after the shoulder tackle, going to basically just do some technical wrestling stuff. Her wrap arms around the neck, trying to wear them down. Then going to go for... going to throw him into the ropes, and then into the corner, and then go for some. Actually, low key, gonna just do what a Dusty Rhodes would do. Just do those little quick jabs where they're into the corner, and get them to where they're laying down or sitting down. And he's literally gonna start doing a few dance moves in the middle of the ring. Go off one corner and come back for a Bronco Buster.
Hang on, a Bronco Buster standing?
No. That would be sitting down by this point.
I think he says I'm kind of like this.
Yeah.
Like
Okay. Are you willing to go along with this, Chris? Do you know what a Bronco Buster is?
In my head, it's the one where he like basically double stomps me in the chest.
No, a Bronco Buster is where he straddles you and basically rubs his junk in your face.
Oh yeah, I don't want that. No, absolutely not.
So, are you? Okay.
I will not allow you to.
As he goes for this, how much momentum do you have going into this match?
Okay,
is the question.
So everybody starts with 1, and I have 2.
Do you get any from your audience?
Okay, I think I have 2 audience right now.
Does that give you an extra +1 to begin a match?
I don't know.
It should, I believe.
Okay.
Well, is it
yes.
2 audience to gain a +1?
I don't know. You're asking the newest player.
It should be on the sheet.
About rules.
Let me pull up their character sheet on my end, and I can help them. But
Yeah. Also, I haven't used any audience since the beginning of the season, so like, if you get
So
one per
audience is more
episode
you're collecting to get to level 5 to get a point to
to
give
level
yourself
5.
a skill
Also,
boost.
you got
Yeah.
you got a +1 for your promo as well.
So you should
Yes.
be at like you should have actually enough for at the end of the game to be 5 now. So you would be
Okay, because
then
that's what I was kind of wondering. I'm like, I don't know.
yeah,
how to
because
do
you've been
Yeah,
here
yeah,
long
yeah.
enough to be move up
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
So
yeah.
you're back at
Try,
level
like,
audience level 1 then
audience
with
is
a
your
momentum of 1.
audience is your experience. You want to be keeping track of that for upgrades.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah, like
and you get one per episode. No, that's momentum.
One per time you appear, and 2 per time you've run a match.
So as of right now, you've already essentially hit 5.
Right.
So
I'm
you're reset now at 1.
So what I'm saying is, I would say
I've never leveled up my character
I would
yet.
say that you were at +2 momentum. You're at 2 momentum going to the match. Do you want to spend one of those momentum to counter to stop this Bronco Buster from happening?
Well, absolutely. I don't want him to rub his balls in my face.
How are you countering? Now, low blow would be a disqualification. Any other way you want to counter?
Low blows, disqualification, and I'm kind of like slumped in the corner, right?
Yeah.
All right. So what if I rolled to the side and slipped out from under the turnbuckle? So he just kind of goes into the corner.
Okay. Yeah, you slide out under the bottom rope. I'm going to see if I can get a gif of a Bronco Buster so you can see where
Oh God. I could probably look that up, to be totally honest. I'm in front of a very powerful machine.
The most famous one you'll see is
Look at my camera.
X-Pac is the one.
Me, I'm sitting in a corner. This dude comes in and basically just sits on his shoulders
and then
just
jumps
like
up and down,
horsey rides
and basically
3, 4,
the
5
balls are
times.
going down his face. Yeah, that's the move.
I've seen some
Yeah.
X-rated material of that.
Yes.
I don't want that happening.
Well,
to
yeah,
me.
it was done by a guy called X-Pac, so yeah. Right.
Yeah, no, I'm out.
You slide under the bottom rope as speaking of X-Pac, this is how he tore his actual anus. As Bruiser goes, yeah, that's a real thing. Look it up. That happened. As he goes crotch first into the post, Bruiser.
Don't look it up.
Yeah.
Don't look it up. It's horrible.
So, Bruiser, you are sort of straddled kind of Spider-Man style onto the ropes with your crotch basically impacting with the post. So, Chris, you are definitely in control after that.
All right, so with him kind of withering there, I'm going to reach up and grab his head and smack it against the turnbuckle. Not once, but twice, maybe 3 times, and daze him, get him on the ground so I can try to get that pin real quick.
Go for a cover. 1, 2, but a kick out. As you're doing this, the announcers are speculating. Well, what is this going on with? What is going on with Bruiser? He gets in this accident. Has he had a concussion? Has he lost his mind? 2 weeks ago, he turned on his partner. Now he turns up dressed as a bruised brother. What the hell's going on here? So, Chris, you're still in control.
Oh yes, sir. Okay, so he's. Would you say you're still withering on the ground?
He'd be down on his back. He'd be down on his back at this point.
Down on his back. All right. So in that case, I'm gonna grab him by his ankle and I'm gonna pull him towards the middle of the ring. I'm gonna see if I can get him in a Oh God, what is it called? I'm just pulling his leg back and I'm sitting on the small of his back.
Oh, okay.
Boston
crab. Half Boston crab.
It's not. Yeah, I was about to say it's not a Boston crab. It's a half Boston crab.
Yes.
All right, so I'm gonna try. I'll put him in a half Boston
That
crab
would be
in the middle of the ring.
that would be a work.
Hold him there. That would be a work. Let's go. All right, let's roll these dice.
2d6 plus your work.
Oh, son of a bitch. Okay. Ooh. What is that work stuff? Ooh, I have a +1 for that. Which makes that a 12.
That is a crit. So you get a
Nice.
You get a momentum. So you get that momentum point back that you spent for getting crit. As you lock in a perfect half Boston crab, Lance Storm will be proud as you hook back the leg under your arm and sit back. But beneath you, Bruiser Blues, you cry out in very real pain as you realise, oh God, too real. But ease up. But you do. You manage to get to the ropes, but only barely as the referee breaks the hold. However, Bruiser, your leg is, if you're selling correctly, your leg is completely incapacitated now.
Ooh.
Or at least you'd have been limping on it, I should say.
Alright, that's fine.
So unless you want to spend a momentum to take control, or unless Chris wants to concede, Chris wants to take control. Bruiser is on the ground, favouring his leg.
Do you want to spend anything to try and take
You could just concede control to him if you want to.
You know, I will concede control to him just so I can be like, look at this, what is this? What is he doing? Kind of like with the crowd, like, what is it?
Yeah, alright.
You know.
Matt, the first two rows are like, yeah, I don't know. The rest of the crowd are like, yeah.
There is absolutely.
Like, yeah, I don't get it. The other 80 are like,
there is absolutely a section of the crowd that is like, we know that's Bruiser. Yeah, that's like that. Like when Matt Bloom came back to America as Lord Tensai, and they were like, nah, fuck off. We know you're Albert.
I don't think the idea is that we're supposed to be hiding that it's Bruiser. I think the idea is supposed to be that it's kind of like a Mick Foley situation.
Yeah, but like, there's absolutely like the hardcores are shitting on it because like
yeah. They're just doing the Bruiser.
Yeah.
All right, so at this point, he's going to grab Chris's leg and pull it out from underneath them to make them fall, and then he's going to get on top of Chris and throw the punches and elbows to the face, and then he's gonna, you know what? He's gonna lock in a submission of his own. He's gonna get a full Boston Crab in instead of the half.
Okay, roll the work. 2d6 plus your work stat.
Yes, sir. All right, here we go. You know what, Chris? A 12 for a damn 12.
Damn it!
So you get...
and that was with the +1.
Okay, so you get the momentum, and you also lock in a perfect Boston Crab. Well, Chris, you also are like, Jesus, this is a work, dude. He's up. As he looks at him.
Almost like, anything you can do, I can do better. I can do it better than you.
But you manage to eventually crawl and grab the bottom rope, which breaks the hold. But your back is very much hurting you, as are your legs.
My back hurts.
Alright, so the amount of momentum, I should have at least... Yeah, I should have a 3 momentum now, so I'll be able to do more complex stuff. So still favoring the leg, he's going to get Chris up and do a new signature move that is going to bounce them off the rope. When they come back, he's going to hit them in a massive scoop slam, but before he throws them down, he's going to hold them up and act like he's playing a piano or a guitar on their back, and then slam them down.
Okay. That will be... Let's go with luck, because that's a very, showmanship thing. So luck.
Alright, so that is going to be a 9.
You will nail it. Boom with the slam. As the crowd, the 100 people in the front row who know what RCW are loudly booing everything that you're doing. They are shitting on this as if this is Vince Russo in TNA shit.
Oh wow! Damn. All right, well, at that point, then gonna go straight for the pin. At that point.
Okay, go for cover. 1, 2, kick out.
Yeah.
All right, so then, He's then gonna go climb up to the top rope to do a top rope move, and then as he jumps, I will
Okay.
give control to
Okay. You come off the top rope in the midair. I presume you roll out of the way.
Oh, absolutely. It's like
As
roll out of the way and pop right back up.
Scotty the Blues just bam, middle of the ring,
Bam,
no
yep.
more in the pool, crashes and burns. As you rise up, Chris, you have enough momentum now. You have 2 momentum to do anything that you want.
All right, so I don't feel like it because he just hit the ground. I don't feel like I need to use momentum, but you tell me if I'm wrong. Get with me. I'm going to use the ropes. I'm going to run, bounce off the ropes, and just go for a good old fashioned elbow drop.
Well, that's fine. Absolutely, you could do that.
Elbow drop into the pin. Elbow drop into
that'll
pin.
be a body.
Okay, I got points in body. Let's go.
Because it's about leaping and looking graceful.
Okay, so that's... You know what? It's a 6, but I need a 7, right?
To succeed, so
to be
you
success,
could,
yes.
you could spend a momentum to make that a success. So you've got 2
I'm just gonna go for it because if I don't use it, what happens to it? It goes away.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you can only do complex moves with 2, but obviously playing the way to gain momentum is either playing to the audience or getting crits. But yes,
so I will
you
use...
spend the momentum to make that success. You nail the elbow, you almost miss him, but you manage to just at the last second correct and nail him in the back, roll him over for a cover. 1, 2, and a kick out. Chris, you're still in control. What do you like to do?
All right, so he kicked out. Probably gonna roll around and
unless you want to play to the crowd to get the momentum back, you can only do simple moves.
Okay. My cat keeps stepping on my keyboard. Go away. All right, so I will go ahead and because I want to try and get more momentum back. I'm gonna try and work the crowd a little bit and just kind of like portray my frustration. Kind of be like, come on, and like kind of do a lap around as he gets it back up to
roll.
to get control.
Okay, so you roll the way that Play to the Audience works is you roll 2d6.
Okay.
And add your luck modifier.
Oh, that looks not okay. So I got a 5 and a 5, and I know I get a minus on this. So -2, so that's 8.
8 is enough success. The crowd get behind you a little bit, and you get your momentum back. You get 1 momentum. So you come in on that. Do you want to concede control or continue with control?
Let's concede control. This is a good match. Let's go.
Okay.
Right.
As showboating is happening, you've been able to recover. Scotty.
Alright, so when Chris turns around, I'm gonna go for a massive clothesline.
Okay. Come off the ropes with a lariat. That would be a body.
Okay.
It's a strength thing, I guess.
Okay, so got a 6 on the die, but body is 1, so that's a 7.
Okay. Yep, you nail him. You nail them down. Boom with a massive clothesline. Just connects. Not the best clothesline in the world, but it's a basic clothesline. It's fine. What do you want to do next?
Oh, he's kind of like trying to show that trying to be a good guy now, so he's pretty much trying to get a response or a laugh out of the crowd. So while Chris is laying down, he's going to kind of sit cross-legged a little bit and act like he's playing a keyboard or a piano on top of them as they're laying down. I would probably say for theatrics, he'd be like, do it. Kind of like have like a bluesy style beat play over the PA system or something like that as he's doing it.
Okay. Yeah, the papered crowd seem to be into it. The hardcore fans in the front row are just like, what is this shit?
Alright, so
this ain't wrestling.
Alright, so after he does that, then he's going to start getting into some actual a little bit of the old style, a little bit. He's going to start working on the legs of Chris. Gonna add like how Ric Flair would do with either the elbow drops or how Greg the Hammer Valentine would do, like try to. It's like he's snapping the leg or whatnot to really wear him down.
Roll a work for that, just for
Sir.
general sort of leg work.
All right, so that is a 7 + 1. That's an 8.
Yeah, you managed to work the leg, do sort of the jump over, leg pull, snap thing, kicking at the leg, elbowing into the leg. Basically, Chris, your job now is that your leg, your left leg is really bothering you because it has been worked over quite a bit.
All right, and then at that point, I'm going to lock in figure 4 leg lock.
Okay, roll the work.
But to try to put most of the pressure on the left leg, though.
Okay, roll work.
Okay, I'm so sorry, Chris, but that was a double 6 + 1. That's 13.
Okay, so
I'm sorry.
As you lock
I
in
don't control
a perfect figure 4 leg lock. So perfect, in fact, that it looks like Chris is gonna tap out. Look at arm raised in the middle of the ring, but instead of tapping out, Chris, you pass out from the pain.
Oh, okay.
Because you refuse to tap.
Absolutely not.
You refuse to tap.
I'll go down.
As you pass out.
Okay.
Shit.
And the referee raises the arm once. Raises the arm twice. But on the third one, the hand stops. As there is still life. A little bit of life. Your eyes are closed. But Chris, you are still awake. You are still in this match. The referee says, okay, fine. Bruiser, you still have momentum. And you have a full momentum, so you can do whatever you want. Chris,
so
Chris
how
is
was...
out on the ground on their back.
Alright, so he's gonna let go of the hold, and normally he would just take advantage, but this time he's like, no. Oh, this is a new me. He's just gonna step back into the corner and wait to see if Chris will get up on their own.
Okay. Let's have a flat 2d6 roll, Chris.
Oh.
Or
you try to rise. You get onto your feet, but unfortunately you collapse. Your legs falling out onto you. You collapse onto all fours and look up to the bruiser with pleading eyes. You're trying to get to him. You're trying to claw to him, but your legs are just not working.
And I will say, he walks closer, and just when people think he's gonna hit a move, instead holds the hand out, as you can literally see him mouth the words, "Trust me." The ball's now in Chris's court.
okay, so this is what I want to do. I want to grab your hand, and I want to yank you all the way down. I want to roll your ass up, and I want to go for that submission pin immediately.
Okay, I like it.
Grabs your hand, pulls you in to roll up. 1, 2, 3.
Yes!
That's what I wanted. I wanted to put Chris over. That's what I wanted.
Ladies and gentlemen, here
So
is your
good.
winner, the Hurricane, Chris.
Alright, so for theatrics, I will say when he sits up and that happens, he's just like, okay. When he stands up, after the referee has raised Chris's hand, he's gonna stand right next to him, and surprising of everyone, takes Chris's hand, raises it up himself, and just points. When Chris is looking, he just mouths the words, "You earned it." But then, I will say, to keep playing into the gimmick, over the PA system, you will hear the sound of a police siren, and the police are here saying, "Ladies and gentlemen, this is the police. We have the building surrounded." And you would just see me going, "Oh, that's my cue," and grabbing my stuff and leaving like the brothers would leave, quickly getting into the car and driving off, but leaving Chris to have their moment.
Like my arms up with the ref. I'm like, what the just happened? Where did he go? Oh no!
On the announcing, the announcers will be like, "Ladies and gentlemen, we are very confused."
Right, please. Oh.
Well, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next is the International Championship match. The International title has not been around since Kendra left the Federation. Now, the championship will be coming back tonight in a triple threat match. Let's go to the competitors in that match, as they all had words about this one. And we're going to start out with the cutting to Jack. Jack, you are on camera. What do you want to say about this triple threat match?
I'm not prepared to be the first to speak. This Jack's probably just is it just like with the interviewer, or are they having like
No, it's
a
like
vignette
it's like you're literally cutting the promo to the camera, just you.
Oh, okay. That's what I'm saying is like how is Jack presenting this?
It's a pre-tape, as if like basically you're backstage somewhere, the camera's pointed at you, and you're just like a Saturday Night's Main Event kind of promo.
Okay, all right. So I have to fix my seat because this fucking thing moves on stop. It pisses me off. All right, so Jack's. So Jack probably also at this moment is not in his wrestling gear. He's probably like in arrival gear, which also means because who he is, he's in hoochie daddy type shorts too. But that's literally the man's from Florida. He's been in the worst of heat. He's going to be comfortable. And he looks, of course, like with the his shorts like very soft and open too, because he's got to present himself differently now as a solo. But I will say Lexi is like behind the scenes, like you can see them, but they're like far back going, this is Jack's moment. I'm being supportive partner. But Jack just looks at the camera. He's like, all right, y'all. I'm here to go for the IN title. And listen, I plan to be RCW's first transgender international title holder. I am going against the legend in backyard scene, the Freak. And you guys don't know how excited I am to go against him. But also, I'm with that cutie Travis. Now, I know he's a couple marbles missing from that bag. But you know what? This match, it's going to be a hell of a match to fight. And I can't wait to be at that end with that belt around my waist. Woo! Boy, am I excited for it! I'm here to conduct history for RCW. And I plan, even though, well, we ain't going to talk about the last time, I plan to be one of their transgender champions for that belt. Yeehaw!
We'll then cut to Travis.
So a camera feed breaks in and sees Travis sitting on the floor, facing the corner, a bunch of children's drawings surrounding him, and he's just rocking back and forth the way he saw Freak do it when he got bootleg tapes
He's in a
in
padded
Japan
cell
all the time. Yeah.
We would have found a way to make him a padded cell. It's called fabric and pillows.
Yeah, or at the very least, white brick. And I'm just walking back and forth, and you hear Travis say, Onyx fell down and broke his crown. Travis came tumbling after. Our little hero all broken apart. But Papa still thinks I'm a disaster. Yes, yes, Papa, I know I failed. I let Sterling choke me out. I let Onyx take it all away. I made you mad again. Then we cut. He's facing the corner, at the camera now. Yes, I know I failed. Please don't be angry. Don't hurt me again. I can fix it. I swear I can fix it. And then very calmly, smiling at the camera, sitting crisscross applesauce, and he says, Dr. Peterson says good boys can fix their mistakes. He told me if I behave, if I bring something shiny, I might even get to go home. So I know what I have to do. I have to win the international championship, the biggest gold star I can get. When I hold it high, everyone will clap, clap, clap for me, and then Papa Knox can smile and say, that's my boy, that's my champion. You'll say that, right, Papa? No, don't say that. No, I'm not worthless. I'm not broken. I'll show you I'll win it. I will win the title. Please don't. Papa, just don't go away again. It's my key. My way home. And if anyone stops me, I'll make them bleed and hurt for every time I hurt. And then cuts back to him facing the corner. Onyx fell down and broke his crown. And we get a smash white 6 cut of him just up close to the camera just saying, shh. At the black.
The fact Jack went, he's a little cutie with some marbles missing from his bag, and then we have that level of a promo. Makes it even funnier that Jack's openly going, yeah, no, Travis is hot.
Well, after that,
he's crazy, but he's hot.
We then cut to the Freak.
There is a cliche in wrestling and history. Everybody always wants to talk about how this age is a new age. I even knew a company that was New Age Wrestling, but that's besides the point. Here in RCW, it really is a new age. This is an RCW that is no longer on the decline. It no longer relies on deep shock value, light tubes, thumbtacks. This is a handicap for me, I admit. But it is like a noose around the necks of my opponents tonight. Jack? He's about as hardcore as it gets. He can't even cut one single interview without mentioning the backyard. Travis Knox? Well, he's part of why we have been in the decline. Does anybody out there see that cage match and the burning Hulk fists? Probably not. But this really is a new age. This is a new RCW. This is a new age. It is the Freaks age. Tonight, I'm going to win this title, this international title. And the Freak will make this company great again. And hard cut.
I also love Jack. I'm excited for this. The other two, we're gonna rip everybody apart. I am truly playing Jack as a face who's just excited.
I'm happy to be here. Because
I get to fight my idol. Let's go. I get to fight a cutie pie. Even better.
So all three of you are going to get +1 momentum for those promos.
Woo!
Plus +1 momentum and +1 audience, I should say.
Yay.
Good stuff on the promos. So, let's we'll start the match. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for a 3-way dance and is one fall. The winner will be the brand new International Heavyweight Champion of the World. Introducing first from Des Moines, Iowa, it is the Freak.
The Freak's music plays, and the curtain parts, and the overall look is basically the same. Black tights, a white kind of baggy t-shirt with his logo on it, but he's clearly taken advantage of Nova's skills and resources. It's a nicer looking quality fabric.
Yeah, it's like
no
it's like Mick Foley and WWE compared to Mick Foley and ECW.
Yeah, essentially, yeah. It's still somewhat slavishly, but it's like a slob.
It's professional slob.
There you go.
It is made to purposely look bad.
Yeah. But anyway, there is no of the cliche, overused cult of homeless people. No weapons. The Freak just growls and snarls as he walks to the ring.
Introducing next, from the mean streets of Los Angeles, California, Travis Knox.
So, as the announcer announces Travis, a sock puppet pops up on the Tron, and this is where we start Travis's new theme. Hello, boys and girls. This your old pal, Stinky Weasel Teats. This is a song about a whale. No! This is a song about being happy. As the song starts, then it disappears and Travis walks out dancing to Happy Happy Joy Joy.
I fucking love this.
It looks very much like Sami Zayn.
I might
Sami
have
Zayn.
I'm trying
so hard right now not to start coughing. Oh my god.
I might have used this song the last time you appeared. I can't remember my head. So yeah, this might not be new music. They might have seen this, but oh well. It's new music. It's new music.
More people than we're used to. So
yeah.
It's
new audience. It's new music.
It's new music to the papered audience.
But
And
Travis
also,
comes out. And
the show is now broadcast on CTV, the CTV network, which has national cable exposure. So RCW
Exactly.
on TV, starting from last week, has now got a much bigger audience. So you guys are being exposed to sort of the same level of like a USA network.
And Travis comes out. He's got the spats. He's got black dress pants on. He pretty much looks like a blues brother. That's just an ironic thing. But there's no jacket, no fedora, and no sunglasses. So it's a white shirt, sleeves rolled up with.
Oh, Charles Manson. Kind of like how Charles Manson wrestles in the Indies.
Yeah. So black tie, and he looks at Freak giving his promo about it's a noose, and he just hangs himself with the tie, just smiling. And then he waits outside the ring. So Freak's in the ring, he's waiting outside the ring, and he's just looking back at the stage.
You're waiting at the bottom of the aisle, the ramp.
I'm like ramp way, like you know how in the games, like sometimes they're just waiting between the announce table and the ring for the next entrance.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm like that,
right,
and I'm just staring at Freak the whole time.
Off the ring from the, okay. All
Right.
And finally, I apologize, I forgot which city in Florida you're from. There we go. From Jacksonville, Florida, it is Backyard Hardcore Jack.
We added another name. It's a running gag like mine in RCW. In the main thing, I never get my actual name right. We're never gonna get Jack's name right. Fuck it. It's a running gag at this point. So his music hits, and since we are internationally just describing it now, his music is the Orville Peck and Elton John version of Saturday Night's All Right for Fighting. And he does have like a light setup. Like he sat down and worked with the production crew. He's like, all right, this is how we're going to do my intro now. Because he has lights. He was very happy about lights. But his lights go off, and I'm trying to think whose light setup would best represent what Jack's looks like. Who the fuck am I kidding? Tiffany Stratton, because this man will come out in full-fledged fucking pink.
Yes.
It's very similar to like the Tiffany Stratton light setup. But he comes out, he has new pants for once. Still kind of the patchwork, but it actually looks a lot better. Patchwork, and the color scheme of the patchwork, he's going to be sticking probably more to trans pride colors for his patchwork now. But he comes out with his leather jacket on with the fringe hanging on it. It has some cow print on it as well to match the pants. So like it is, I would say white and baby blue, while the fabric the leather is pink. So like this man looks like a fucking transgender flag.
You look like the bisexual flag.
No, he's the trans pride flag.
Trans flag. Okay.
Yes, because that's white, pink, and blue.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I was thinking. I was thinking of purple and blue.
No. Yeah, that's actually a different. Those are darker shades. He's pastels. He's soft. Yeah, he's making very clear. Hi, I'm the face. Yeah. But he does have the infamous black cowboy hat that he's always come out with, except for that period of Rough Remedy. Mm-hmm. And Carl, would it actually be fair to say, because I've kind of implied Jack is a social media dude, that he would actually get a fan response from the paper crowd?
Yeah.
Like they would go, wait, we know this fucker from social media.
Yeah, like this is the person who was on the flyers they were given when they were given the free tickets. Yes.
I was going to say because of his social media presence,
also,
somebody would know him as that.
And also because of your status, I would say, within the sort of the LGBTQ plus community, there are about 200 drag people in the crowd that are like your biggest fans. They have basically just come from like the nearest drag show bar and like gay bar and just come to support.
Nova's gone, yo, my son has a match tonight, and they're like, bet, we're coming for Nova Delights.
Yes.
No, it's like I say, where Jack is a very social media type person to explain his status. That's why I was like, would he actually also have been recognized as somebody on social media? But he's the flyer in the drag bar and gay bars that work perfectly for just who he is. So he's gonna work the crowd as he's making his way down, because he knows that the people up there don't know who the fuck they are. He's going to make it go, no, you're going to feed off the energy because this is going to be an insane match. But he's like clapping hands. At one point you see him stop with a couple of I guarantee you there's some drag queens near the barrier cage. You do see him stop and do like the poses and everything with them before he makes his way to the ring. But as he gets on the stairs, he stops and swings like he's hanging off, and he sees Travis around there, and he just looks at Travis, smiles, blows him a kiss before he hops into the ring to hop onto a corner post, hop on the corner post to work the crowds, as he takes off the jacket and the hat and like hands it off to the person to the side before he bops his way to the corner, and he's like bouncing ready. the scar on his back, because this is the first time I get to actually just talk about that for a second, it looks much better. You can still tell it's there, but it's not as noticeable as before. And on the back of his pants, like as like a back pocket, he does have the Gentry logo sewn in.
Okay, nice.
Oh yeah, that's Jack.
As Jack then enters the ring, the referee will look out towards Travis and say, "Are you getting in the ring so I can ring the bell?"
Travis is staring at the international title.
It's
just
on like
kind of lost.
It's on like a podium thing on the outside, like WWE have these days.
Yeah, and it's right next to Travis. Eddie kind of just whispers to the ref, like, "Get me back in the ring." And like he reaches out to almost touch it.
Okay.
Jack's gonna hop out, grab Travis, and pull him into the ring. Okay. And he's like patting his chest and shoulders, like, "Come on, buddy, we got a match." Like not knowing how to handle this character is like, "Yeah, happiness. Let's try this."
Cooperating, Travis.
Yeah. Well, he pats my shoulder and says, "Hey, come on, buddy." And I just look at him. And I know he's one of my opponents, so I just go, "Duck," and I swing at him.
Okay. As you enter the ring, you just start exchanging blows. The referee rings the bell. I'm going to roll here. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll a D20.
Roll it. I would say roll a D4. 4's reroll. Oh, yeah. You signed us each.
Okay.
1 through 3.
Yeah, okay. I'll do that.
That's what I do.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I have to do that method for World of Darkness when they go rock, paper, scissors. I'm like, don't fucking ask me. I'm just going to roll a dice.
Interestingly, it's made it so that the Freak is starting control. So, Freak, you see those two enter the ring and start exchanging fists and brawling. What do you want to do?
Okay. I'm assuming Jack would follow the directions and duck the punches thrown at him.
Well, they are just exchanging punches and brawling with each other.
Okay. Well, I'm going to interject in that and grab the smallest dude, which I believe is Jack. And
how tall is Travis?
About like 6'3".
Yeah, no, I am still the tallest. I'm 5'8".
So I'm making a point of picking the smallest target, the one that's not a crazy monster, and hitching him out of the ring.
Okay, you're going to throw... Okay, so roll me a body to throw Jack out of the ring.
Okay. But what if Jack cooperates?
Okay, I'm going to say, if Jack's cooperating, Andy's a small dude, so I'm going to say roll with advantage. So roll it twice and take the highest, and then add your body.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
Yeah, because I see our characters before this match all conversating. It's like, all right, we got a triple threat. Who's doing what type of spots? Yeah. Let's get things covered.
I literally got 2 different ways to add up to 7. So, 7.
Well, it succeeds, nevertheless, as Jack goes out of the ring, and you are still in control with Travis.
Okay. Gonna whirl back at Travis, and go for a lockup. Okay. Push him back into the corner. Throw some stiff forearms. Boom, boom, boom. And then run back out. Sell to the crowd. Yeah. Come in for a big clothesline in the corner.
Okay.
Just stop whenever you want me to roll. I'm just making it up on the fly.
You got stiff legs in the corner. Roll or work for that one.
Okay, work. That's not good.
You guys will have come in with plenty of momentum, at least 2, I would say.
All things added up, I have 4. I'm definitely spending 2 of those to get to 7, so okay. I'm down to 2 momentum. Okay. I don't want to watch so soon.
Yeah, you guys have plenty of matches. You should have a lot of momentum coming in. You always start at 1, but you get a bunch for audience and stuff.
Well, I've got start at 2. Let's see, 10-year
Start at 2
veteran.
from audience, and then you get a stat for a triple threat match, I believe you said.
Oh, I also have 10-year veteran, so I start and reset to audience 2 instead of 1.
Okay. So you reset to 2, plus you get an extra 1 from the triple threat, right?
Oh shit, that's
Yes.
good.
Yeah.
Started with 2, got an extra 1 from the triple threat, and you said plus 1
Plus
from the
1
inner.
for the promo, so yes. So you spent 2, you've got 2.
Yep. Now I'm
Boom,
down to 2.
So you take him into the corner with a pretty average close line, it's fine. And again, guys, with momentum, you can spend it any time to counter and take control if you want to.
Oh no, I'm letting them do their stuff first. Like Jack got thrown out for a reason. This is the moment of Freak and Travis.
We're doing the traditional triple threat immediately becomes a one-on-one thing. Yes.
Yeah. Well,
listen, they told us no more hardcore stuff. We can't do our little shenanigans like usual. So we're being nice and like we'll do it proper for you.
So anyway, clothesline into the corner. Going to let him sell out of the corner. Come in with a atomic drop. Boom. Bounce off an opposite rope. Have him duck a clothesline. And then just for good story, I'll go ahead and pass initiative on to Rob.
As Travis ducks the clothesline, Freak's gonna whirl around and Travis is gonna go, wait! Reaches into his back pocket for a piece of paper and a pen. He just goes, and he's giving, can I have your autograph? A couple of cheers from the crowd. And as Freak, I assume, slowly reaches for it, Travis is going to take the back end of that pen and just jab him in the forehead with it.
I knew it!
Okay. Roll a reel.
Yes.
Is fully aware of the guidelines about hardcore and everything, but
Triple threat is still no disqualification.
RP. I don't think it would hurt anything.
I mean, Travis is.
But for the record, you're still allowed to do basic weapons.
Oh yeah,
Right.
we know. We just can't do our favorites.
Yeah.
This is pretty cool. I rolled a 9, but I have -1 to reel, so 8.
Yeah. Yeah, you nail him with the head, as presumably Freak sells that.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to drop the paper and just kind of attack him with the pen, but obviously the pen has been tucked into my fist, so it's just pounded into him. The camera is going to pan to see me kind of mount with punches, and you can just see that the note is actually a prescription folded in half. Just says prescription. And finally he gets up and drops the pen and just goes, wait. Sorry. And I'm going to what's the word for it? I'm going to give control to Jack.
So are you guys out of the ring or inside the ring?
I have gotten Freak into the corner and now I'm just kind of backing up with my back facing you. I was like, sorry.
No, I got thrown out of the ring. That's why I'm asking.
Right. Yeah. So we're in the ring. He's in the corner, and where you are, I have my back to you, wherever that may be.
That's why I'm trying to figure out where you are, because like I said, I was thrown out of the ring. I'm not in the ring at all.
He's making the point of turning his back to you to give you a good opening.
Oh no, see, because Jack was gonna climb onto a pole and then throw himself.
Okay.
Yeah, he was
then
essentially gonna go nope. No, he was gonna do that to you.
Turn.
Okay, so Jack, you
I
take
will
control.
slowly turn.
Jack, you'll take control, and you go to the top rope as you come back to the ring.
Mm-hmm.
And then dive off with like a crossbody.
Yeah, he's gonna crossbody onto Travis.
Okay, roll a body.
And I can't say it's backyard shenanigans.
No.
It's not that far of a distance.
Crossbody is the farthest thing from backyard shenanigans. It is.
Well, it's also how he's doing it too, because he's done crossbodies off the barricade.
Yeah, I say unless you do it off a house or something.
Yeah. Woo! I rolled an 8 and I got a 1, so it's a 9.
Now the crossbody is taken down. Jack, you stand up. You're in control. What are you doing?
All right, so Freak is in the corner.
Yep.
Recovering.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Jack's gonna give Freak a moment to recover from the beating barrage, and he's gonna go on to Travis then for a bit. Okay, so Jack's, because this is the first time Jack's actually been able to have a match with Travis too. They've not had a match, if I'm correct. So where Jack has openly been flirting with Travis throughout the entire time of RCW, he's gonna have a moment.
Yeah.
So, all right. So with how this is, it's belly on belly. Jack's gonna spin on there and straddle Travis. And for a second, he's gonna lean down and like put his hands above him and like hover his face over Travis like they're about to kiss. But instead, Jack just like slams his head into Travis's head to like do that extra level of damage before he gets up from him.
Yeah,
Jack.
Roll a reel for a headbutt.
So it's strangely captivating. I can roll look instead of real.
You can.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Yep, you nail the headbutt as you bring him up.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing next?
I'm going to pull Travis up, toss him into the corner with Freak, let them hit each other, and then Jack's essentially going to run and like hip check them into each other.
Yeah, okay. Roll a body for that one. If either of you guys want to counter at any point, you can. But otherwise, this is going to go for that.
I would, but I love the spot.
7.
Yeah, boom, nail him in the corner.
All right.
Falling out, almost Freak almost kind of does like a flare flop.
All right. Jack's gonna go to Freak, and he's gonna try to get a pin.
Okay, 2 count. Freak kicks out.
And at that point, I'm gonna hand it off to Freak.
Okay, kicking out of the 2 count. Kind of climbed couple steps of the ropes to help pull myself up to sell. Like, I'm more hurt than I probably am. Plus, old and out of shape. Going to grab Jack. Oh God, I had something. Oh yeah. As it looks like I'm going to Jack for a tie-up, I'm going to instead switch real quick. Bell clap both sides of the ears.
Okay. Roll a reel.
Whip him in. Oh, okay.
That's a particularly hard strike.
I'm glad I'm not the only one that uses physical dice. Because every time I look at like whenever like against Bradley, he's got the thing on his phone, and I'm like, nah, roll some real shit.
Yeah.
Okay, even if
He's
I
getting
spent,
wooden dice made for him.
even if I spent both momentum, I couldn't make that a success. I was
Literally low key.
having it
Low
be
key,
the
this
start of
buddy of mine
something,
who's
not-
into woodworking. He's gonna make me a pair.
Okay, so you go for the clap. Unfortunately, Jack is able to duck down, and you sort of just clap in the air as he ducks underneath it. Jack, you taking control again from the botch.
So his hands are like right above mine?
Yeah, you look like you duck down as he just sort of claps in the ahead above your head.
Okay, so hold on. So you're saying his arms are open like this as well?
Yeah, they've come together.
Essentially.
Yeah.
Jack's gonna slide up in between the arms, look at Freak, and smile. Be like, "Hi." Headbutts him as well.
Okay. Roll a reel.
Listen, you're giving Jack the opportunity to headbutt, and he's going to take the opportunity because he's a dumbass.
The reason it's called the Glasgow Kiss by Drew McIntyre.
You said real?
Yeah.
9.
Yep. Nail him with a headbutt to send him stumbling back.
I would like to use the fighting spirit merit, which basically once per match lets me act as if I'm spending momentum.
Okay. So you're going to take control.
I'm going to take control.
You could do that as a counter to whatever Jack does. So Jack, what do you want to do?
No.
Or...
I want him to headbutt me first because that's the perfect setup.
No. I'm saying, Jack, do you want to do something that Freak can counter, or are you just doing something else, Freak?
The thing is, I don't know what to do, so I'm perfectly fine with Jack giving over control to Freak with this move.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not a problem.
Oh, okay. I wanted to make sure I finally remembered to actually use that merit. I've had it for a while.
No, go ahead and use it. Like
I'm saying you use it to take control. So what do you?
Sounds good.
Yeah.
After selling the headbutt for a moment, I'm going to headbutt him right back.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
roll a reel.
Assuming I don't dodge the roll, I want to steal a bit of his thunder and give him a big Bugs Bunny kiss.
Okay, roll the headbutt first.
And the fact is, Jack's not kissing people. He's just flirting and teasing it. I say is he's going to have to kiss Sterling.
Oh, my dice hate me tonight. You said real, right? It doesn't matter. The math doesn't add up, even if it's not real, unless it's look.
Wait, so
I botch again.
Okay, with seeing this is what he's doing, can Jack assist with it?
Want to give him advantage? Yes, go on. Roll again and take the highest.
Okay. So let's see. The first one was
Jack being the MVP and helping everyone. He's like, "No, I see what you're doing. I want this to be good too. Let's go." Was it worse?
No. Let's see. I can spend both my momentum to make that a success. So I'm down to 0 momentum.
Okay,
but
you do nail that. But you do nail the headbutt back with Jack's assistance. Basically, you go to the headbutt. Jack realizes you're an inch off and moves his head in the way of your head to make sure it connects.
Sounds good. Okay. So, gonna kind of sell for just a second, like it hurt me too, and then grab Jack. And what would Travis Knox be doing right now?
Travis right now is on the apron, just kind of laying there, being like, "No, Dad, no." Are
you laying on the apron or standing on the apron?
I'm laying on the apron.
Okay.
He's doing the Royal Rumble sleeping spot.
Damn.
Yeah. Baseball slid would hit me in the ribs.
Okay. Not quite a baseball slide, but that's what I'm going to whisper to Jack. Baseball slide. Going to back to the rope opposite where Rob is standing, and I'm going to make it like I'm Irish whipping Jack, but instead of throwing him to the ropes, I'm going to throw him low, like you're targeting the ring step.
You're basically making Jack do a You're using Jack as a projectile, making him do a baseball slide into Travis.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Fine.
Okay.
That's good.
So both of you roll body.
Me?
Both of you, yeah.
Okay. I just had to ask to confirm.
Yeah, it's a cooperative thing.
I got a 7.
Okay.
I got an 8.
Okay. You successfully, Travis, you're on the apron talking to the voice of your head, and suddenly Jack's feet are coming towards you at an alarming rate as he traps into you and takes you off the apron, falling to the ground below. With
I'm going to do my best to throw myself into the guardrail when he makes contact.
With that, I will say... Okay, Freak, you're still in control if you want to do something, unless you want to concede to Jack.
I have one more thing I wanted to do before I pass it to somebody. So, Travis, I keep wanting to call you your real name because it's on screen. Travis, you're selling to the guardrail. Kim, how would Jack have sold that? Would he roll to the floor? Would he be on the apron?
So, was he essentially slid towards a corner of the post?
No,
okay,
the middle.
I'm at
middle. Okay. Oh yeah, no, he would have slid out of the ring and would have worked to sell that as a I'm okay, but also to give a little bit of a humor moment.
As you collided feet first with Travis on the apron, he fell, and you just sort of went vertically off the ring apron and went to the floor.
Yeah.
Okay, he's on the floor. That's what I need to know. I'm going to climb to the top rope and go for an elbow drop to the outside on top of Jack.
Oh, the Mick Foley elbow. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, body.
Spinning momentum.
Oh, shit. Okay, roll it, though. See how far you get.
Let's try. Yeet.
Do I still roll, or
yeah, roll for it? Why not?
Taking it.
Yeah. I want to see how much good distance you get before you crush and burn.
Oh, son of a!
Was it a crit for success?
It's a 1 and a 1.
Oh,
So it would add up to 3 if I had got it.
So me interrupting could save him then.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Oh, let me go splat. That's awesome.
With Snake Eyes, that is not just a botch. That is like a noticeable botch. So you go for the move. Unfortunately, your legs get caught in the ropes as you jump, and you sort of end up. Your legs are scissored in the ropes, and you are hanging. Your body goes like this, and the ropes twist, and you are hanging upside down from the ring, with your legs scissored in the ropes.
Okay, so then in this, me using a momentum, not necessary because he failed terribly. Yeah. So then, can I take control in this case scenario?
You have control as Freak is hanging by the ropes. He is unable to get his legs free. He is stuck in the ropes, hanging upside down on the outside.
Jack sees this. All right, and with intertwined in the ropes, it's a kind of like rope here, rope there, rope in front.
It's like the ropes twisted over like that, yeah.
Alright, so what Jack's gonna do, he's gonna hop onto the apron and look like he's trying to sell punches in this case scenario while trying to get the Freak free from this. Like, he is trying to, I'm gonna sell and cover this, and he's gonna motion to Travis.
Well, you're beating him up, but in actuality, you're actually uncoiling the ropes. Yeah.
And to help hide it better and get it look back, Jack's gonna motion to Travis, like, get in on this so we can hide him getting out. Like, he's gonna essentially signal to Travis, come over here and help.
Travis is going to crawl and reach under the ring because he knows this is a wrestling ring, so he grabs a kendo stick. And he's acting like his insane self, but he's telling Jack silently, I understand the message. And he baseball swings right at the Freak's ribs.
Okay, roll a reel.
That's not what I was referring to doing, but...
Okay!
I'm covering.
I know you are.
Cover. Alright.
This is the MPV helping each other out match, without a doubt.
So this is... I rolled a 5, so I'm going to use 2 momentum to make that a 7.
Yeah, okay. You successfully hit him with a kendo stick, which distracts from the fact that Jack is unhooking. Now, Freak, I'm going to leave it up to you, because you are, reckless with your own body sometimes in the way that you wrestle. Are you going to carefully lower yourself off onto the ring apron and sort of fall to the floor, or are you just going to let yourself fall?
I'm going to just fall. Let's sell the kendo stick as much as I can.
Yeah, you hit the kendo stick hits. Jack manages to unhook you, and you go head first down onto the mats on the outside to splat. So with that, Jack, you still technically have control.
So at this point, Freak's on the floor. I'm gonna look at
Travis, who has a kendo stick.
Travis. Yeah, it is one of those lock eye moments. And then what Jack's gonna do? He's gonna have at least one hand on the rope. Use it to give him a little bit of like a bounce. He's gonna kind of essentially throw a kick into Travis's head. Okay. And he's using like the rope as like an additional like boom type method.
Right, okay, that'll be body then.
Okay. Woo! 11.
+1 momentum as the crowd get behind you as you get a crit and nail him with a perfect springboard like Insagori into his head, taking him out of the outside. It looks very, very pretty and the crowd love it.
So Jack's gonna bask a little bit in the glory at this moment. And then Carl, he's gonna do a backyard shenanigan type move now.
Okay.
Because they're both on the ground, he's going to jump onto the rope and essentially backflip on top of them.
Yeah, like a Darby Allin coffin drop?
Yeah.
Okay, that'll be a body.
Backyard shenanigans is look. I critted. It's 16.
You get another momentum as you successfully land perfectly back first onto both of them, pancaking them underneath you as the crowd goes wild. Just trustful down back into
Fun fact, that is the first 16. That's the first double 6 I've rolled all night. This dice, Bradley will be happy, has been balancing things out.
Yeah. The crowd are going wild.
Okay,
there's a loud Jack chant going on throughout the arena from all these crazy moves.
Jack is very much basking in some joy about this for himself. So what he'll do, because it's one of those. Freak just kind of took a bad bump. So it's one of those, he's going to let Freak recover a little bit again. Actually, no. I'm going to give up control and let... Travis, even or odds?
Oh, odd. Like me.
Control goes to Travis. Because this one was like, no. I just did a good stunt. This is a good moment to get off the high. I let the dice decide who was going to take control between Ross and them.
You're high-fiving some of the drag queens in the crowd. You're going, you're hot dogging.
All the drag performers, not just queens.
Yeah, but unfortunately, you don't see in the background, rising up, is an angry Travis Knox.
Yes.
And the kick to my head, it's a noticeable, different look in Travis's eyes. It's not crazy Travis. It's like old school, right before the cage match Travis.
Okay, yeah.
Serious look. Then he's going to scoop up Jack for a German on the outside.
Okay, now Jack was high-fiving with the drag performers. So I'm going to say that he was standing on, the barricade, the crowd barrier. So you're going to German suplex him off to the crowd barrier onto the mat. Go for it. That will be a work.
I'm praying to fucking God this is not a crit, because that means Jack's gonna be out for the rest of the match almost. That's a you struggling injury.
So I got a 0 on work, but I rolled an 8.
Okay. Yep. You successfully pull it off. Boom! You German suplex him off the crowd barrier as the crowd goes wild. And as he falls and perfectly just flat body drop onto the nice thick mats that are now being installed. They're about twice as thick as the old ones were on the outside.
This
Travis
is a
thinks to
new
himself,
feeling
"Wow,
for
that
all the
feels great."
hardcore. Yeah, this is a new feeling for all the hardcore people.
yeah.
We're just like, what the
Jack,
fuck?
you feel like you just fell in gym class onto like a crash mat, basically.
Jack's like, oh fuck, gotta sell better.
Travis nonchalantly is going to keep hold of Jack, and he's going to try to roll him back up and do it again, Lesnar style.
Okay, roll me another work.
Yeah, pads for us three is a very new experience, especially for characters like Freak and Jack who are used
that
to
was 7.
nothing.
Okay, you successfully boom hit another German. Are you keeping hold again?
Are you gonna do three amigos?
I'm going to attempt, but as I get up, I'm going to tell Jack to run towards the post and duck.
Okay, you pick him up for that third German suplex, and then Jack, you take control as you presumably run towards the post.
Yeah, grab his hands, lean a little bit forward, just because this man is taller than Jack, to give him momentum, and he's just like, all right, into the post.
Yeah, run towards the rope, post, duck down, boom! Travis, full on comedy, boom! Like the spot as you fall back, but it looks brutal. Jack, you're in control unless you want to continue.
Yeah, I know. God, fuck. Yeah, we'll give control to Freak because Ross has been down for a little bit now.
Well,
Jack's just standing there now, looking over, Travis.
Ironically, being off stage for a little bit fits my plans. The crazy bump from getting unstuck gives me a little bit of plausible deniability if the office gets mad at me for this. I'm going to, if I'm not already busted open from landing on my damn head, I'm going to gig and try to make it look like it's from the fall.
You're trying to make it look hard way. You know what?
So,
roll me a look.
Okay, hey.
Let's see if we get to Bret Hart this or Ric Flair this.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
You perfectly hide it. Not even the referee realizes you have gigged yourself. Everybody believes that it is Hardway.
Perfect. Now, as I'm staggering up, selling the blood, I'm going to see them doing German suplexes on the outside. I'm going to start picking up the mats and rolling them to the side.
Fuck this.
And then at a convenient point, I'm going to run up and... Oh no, I don't have any momentum. Okay, rethink this. I don't want to do a weapon.
You can play to the crowd to get momentum.
I could. Well, yeah, I suppose playing to the crowd would be part of the
just rolled that. Yeah, 11 is a crit actually, so you got a momentum for that. I should say.
Oh, hey, good.
So you got one momentum for that. Do you want to play to the crowd anymore to try and get another momentum?
Why not? May as well.
Roll a look for me again then.
Wow, that is the maximum possible crit I could get. 6 plus 6 plus 3, 12, 13, 14, 15? 15?
So yeah, I'm gonna say you get your second momentum. The only penalty, usually there will be a penalty for the fact that you're spending so much time playing to the crowd. But because you got such a high crit, I'm gonna say we're gonna forgo that. You play to the crowd long enough; those two are selling. You've got the 2 momentum. They are rising up. What do you want to do?
Well, as they're rising up, then I will use the momentum to grab Travis, and in the area where I have picked up one of the mats, dragging him to it, and DDT onto bare concrete.
Okay, roll a work.
Because I'm busted open, I forget what it's called, but I get the roll look. What the hell? Red means green. When I'm covered in blood, I can roll look instead of other stats.
And there's Ross's OP move.
I don't use it often because I don't lose blood. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
I've only seen you use that move like 3 times, and now look at this.
And like Jake Roberts himself, just splat as Travis's head, it looks like, bounced off the concrete like a watermelon. You actually, in reality, very well protected him, and his head kind of hit your arm, and he was very safely protected. But it looks, but it looks like his head just splattered off the concrete. You get momentum for that, Freak.
I do the thing that Copeland does now when he gets concertoed, and I do like the hand twitch.
The shaking, yeah.
Now, as much as I'd like to try to continue being aggressive, as much as I've sucked this match, I just can't logically see somebody as fast and athletic as Jack not really stopping me from getting up off the ground.
Yeah, Jack was already up anyway from the exchange with the post.
Exactly. So I'm going to pass to Jack at this point. Logically, it just doesn't make sense for me to try to push it.
Drop kick.
Okay. Roll a body.
Literally, it's perfect setup. Oh, okay, I'm going to drop kick you. Roll what?
Body.
Nine.
Drop kick him. You send Freak flying, and he hits the ring steps and goes tumbling over them to the other side.
And I now have Travis.
Travis is laying like flat in a starfish position on his face on the concrete before you, as Freak is on the other side of the steps where you kicked him.
Okay, so Jack's gonna look between the two. Then he's gonna turn to the ring. And because where is a triple threat, anything goes. Jack's gonna pull out a table.
Okay. Yep.
We're gonna do a table spot.
We want tables.
And that's probably gonna be the last big spot.
Yeah, the big wrestling, the big 100 wrestling fans are going like, ah.
Yeah. And as Jack's pulling it out, and he hears them cheering. He's doing the. He's teasing, like sliding it back in, pulls it out, hears the crowd. He's doing that for a minute. And then he's like, I'm joking, pulls it out and gets it set up.
Mm-hmm.
Out of the two, which of you two is more likely to get up first?
Freak.
Jack's gonna go grab Freak and try to put him through a table.
With what? Just
like he's gonna drag him over and like try to get him on top of the table.
You want to put him on top of the table? Okay, yeah,
he's gonna put him on top of the table.
As long as Freak cooperates, he gets put on top of the table. Yeah.
But you're trying to lay me on top of the table, and I assume that you're going to follow it up with something.
He's gonna get on top and like essentially like even though you are bigger than him, he's gonna try to like power bomb or something like within his body size like that.
You're trying to pick him up and slam him down through it. Okay.
Yeah, Jack's an idiot. He's got to do something stupid at some point like this.
I was expecting him to lie on top of it and like come off the top rope sort of thing, but okay.
Is this table still set up outside the ring?
Yeah, it's set up outside the ring.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd like to spend momentum. Wait until he's basically trying to get me up in a power bomb.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to try to manipulate things towards the pile of mats that I've been tossing aside.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to back body drop him off the table. And just because I imagine my weight plus his, I imagine the table is probably going to crunch underneath us both as I'm doing it. So it's probably not going to be pretty.
Yeah, try and backdrop him.
I'm trying to backdrop him onto the mat. but I just can't picture the table surviving that move.
What if Jack's going towards the table and you reverse that and drop back? It would be in the other direction from the table.
I thought he had me on the table, so I assumed he was standing on the table.
He's trying to lift you up.
Oh, so he's standing beside the table trying to powerbomb me.
No, Jack's on top of the table.
Oh, you're trying to pick him up. Okay.
Yeah, he's on top.
Okay, you're doing it.
correctly.
Oh, right, okay. You're doing it like sort of the announce table sort of thing when they both stand on top. Right, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That's what I was picturing.
Okay, yeah, okay. You backdrop off the table. So are you trying to backdrop off the table or through?
I'm trying to back body drop him. Basically, he's got my head between his legs, getting ready to oomph me up. Mm-hmm. I'm going to use that to try to back body drop him onto the pads essentially that I stacked up.
The exposed concrete. Yeah. Okay.
No. I'm trying to get him to land on the pads.
Okay.
I'm trying to make it look reckless, like he lands on the messed up pads that I piled up when I exposed the concrete.
That's a body. That's a strength.
I believe I can fly.
I can touch the pads
in the sky.
8.
Okay. You successfully. Jack goes over, crashes perfectly onto the things. You're standing on the table. The table is still intact. This ain't no cheap rinky-dink Federation no more.
Okay, never mind. It's not going to be as impressive landing on the mats, but no, wait, actually, how far away are we from where Travis is? I assume.
Oh, he's in front of you, still face down.
Oh hell yeah!
He has not moved.
Drop the elbow on Travis then.
You're gonna just.
Yeah, I'm standing on a table. I'm just going to run across the table.
Elbow drop. Okay, yeah, body.
Yep. Seven.
Boom! You nail him with this elbow. You rise up. Travis is one side, Jack is the other side. A table is in between you, still set up.
Okay. Going to go follow Jack. Drag him out of the crash pads.
You know the rules of wrestling. Whoever set the table up goes through it.
Oh, exactly. I'm hesitating is because we're trying to put him over. I don't. But you know what? We can put him through hell and then put him over. Going to. He tried to powerbomb me. I'm not going to stand on the table. I'm going to stand beside the table and just. Pretty simple power bomb on top of the table.
Okay, unless Jack is countering, that would be a body.
Nope. Because I remember things I was told, Carl. I'm like, no, this is the perfect opportunity for some of that.
Yeah, exactly.
12.
Okay.
I'm dead. Jack's down.
Picture perfect.
He's
up, down, through the table. Picture perfect. Wipes out the table. Wipes out Jack. Jack is through the table. The crowd goes wild.
Insert moment. Insert moment from The Longest Yard. Well, tell Ronnie you got knocked the fuck out.
Jack is...
Nova's in the back having a fucking heart attack after seeing that one. Lexi's just like, that's my man.
You've got another momentum. The crowd is going wild. Jack, you're fine. It wasn't anything unsafe, but visually you have been destroyed.
I'm selling I'm dead.
You're selling that you've been destroyed for this table.
Oh, yeah. Nova's backstage believing I'm actually dead, where Lexi's like, no, that's my boyfriend. Yeah, that's normal.
And as you rise up, Freak, from doing this, and the crowd go wild, replays a show, and it's probably about a minute or two before anything else happens. In the back, the shot is you stood here looking over Jack. In the background, the figure of Travis Knock rises up behind you. Now it's up to you whether you want to keep control and notice him, or whether you can see control to Travis for this.
No, I want to keep going for just a moment longer, but as he rises up, I imagine he takes a swing at me, which I will try to dodge. Gonna go for the back and forth series of punches.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom, boom,
You do
boom.
go for all, yeah.
And going to do something that I did a lot in real life in wrestling. I'm going to back him into like the ring apron, kind of bend him over backwards, act like I'm biting his forehead angrily, What now? What do you want to do?
You will get the communication from the referee. Go home. Knocks over.
Okay. We'll bash his head on the apron, roll him into the ring, and as I'm doing it, I'm going to lean in and say, backdrop me. Then pin, or then roll up or something, just whatever. Roll into the ring, kick him to the gut as he's standing up, go for my pile driver, and I'm passing it to him.
So head between his legs, he's going for the pile driver. I will counterweight and
You could
backdrop
body
him.
me, you could take a leg out, roll me up, whatever.
Not to tell you how to do your job, can I make a suggestion since this is the finish? Code Red.
Oh.
Oh, I don't even know what that one is.
It's where you basically do a sunset flip and then turn it into a powerbomb halfway over.
I'll send you
It's a Canadian destroyer, but more power bomb than pile driver.
I'll do it.
Ross, I'll send you a clip of it of Amazing Red doing it because he has one of the best code reds.
Okay. Now that you say Amazing Red, I remember the move.
I just had to say the right wrestler.
So yeah, I will, rather than back body drop him then I will drop down to my knees and both fists like a Superman hit to the back, but instead just right up for a low blow.
Low blow?
So that way he's hunched over, and then I
Okay,
can...
I'm going to have you roll for work to see whether... Well, actually, it's no DQ. Never mind. No. Yeah, roll real then. Yeah.
So then... okay, so that was a 7.
Okay. Boom, you nail him with a low blow as he's got you in the power drive position, which stumbles him and makes him sort of stumble forwards. So now you've got him in a power drive position, presumably now.
Yeah, I'm going to jump on his back for the code red, and just for a brief second, you see his eyes. Ever since the turnbuckles, the ring post spot with the German suplexes, he's back to Crazy Travis again.
Yeah.
So he got knocked back into Crazy. So he's going to jump up, go, I hope you're watching, Papa. And
Whoa, boom! Nail it straight into the cover. 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner and new RCW International Heavyweight Champion, Travis Knox.
Wide-eyed, he's going to whisper to Freak, thanks, man.
You're good.
Take the belt, and we'll expedite this bit. As he walks out of the ring with his belt, he sees Jack recovering, and this is exactly what Jack sees.
Into the crowd?
Back with his belt. Yeah, into the crowd.
I'll say
into the drag queens.
Okay.
He just kisses them all on the cheeks. He's like, oh, this is the greatest
thing. Here's the thing. No, here's the thing. The queens would be doing it with you, too. They'll say, like, oh, we're going to sell this, too. There's a perk. When you get the right queens or kings or performers, whoever in the drag scene, they'll help you keep selling the gimmick.
I body surf to the back off of drag queens.
Do either of you guys want to do anything before we close out the segment?
No, I think it's good.
Jack has to get back there anyway.
I was going to say, I'll basically stay in the ring until the referees lift me up and help me out.
Okay.
I'm going to sell that like it really rang my bell.
Okay. They clear the ring. We go to commercial break.
Hey folks, so Editor Tom here, just to give you a bit of an update. This main event went absolutely cocoa bananas. So it's going to be its own video because it's absolute chaos. And You know, we like chaos around these parts. Anyway, so your main event of the evening, featuring Lord Oliver Sterling versus Bane, is in a separate video. Because otherwise this video would be 4.5 hours long, and I didn't want to do that to you. So we will see you in that video.